So this post says, which Power series is the best in the Power universe? First, I gotta take off Force. Don't get me wrong, I definitely enjoyed Power Book 4, but I feel like they never really got to realize their full potential. Cause in the first season, they were affected by COVID and they switched showrunners halfway through the season. So stuff like that definitely affected their storytelling. In the second season, they were affected by the actors and writers strike, so of course, again, that affects their storytelling. And they had a new showrunner who has to do with the previous season storylines which weren't written by him. So there's no telling what kind of show we would have had if Gary Lennon was on from the very start. Next, I gotta check out Power Book 2, and don't get me wrong, I feel like Power Book 2 had a great first season. But after that, not to say that the seasons weren't good per se, they were definitely very entertaining, but I feel like, the writing just kind of fell off a cliff after that first season, in my humble opinion. Don't get me wrong, I was definitely glued to my screen every time an episode came on because it was very entertaining, very intriguing, very engaging. But it wasn't really up there with what I would have wanted from the writing side per se. I feel like Tariq's character had a lot more potential than what they did with him. Now this is where it gets interesting, because Raising Kanan versus the original Power, I feel like this is a good debate as to what show is better. I almost could say Raising Kanan is the better show because it is in some ways, but I still feel like the original Power beats it out just a bit. Because them first 2 to 3 seasons of the original Power was definitely well written, I can't lie. The original Power had iconic characters, iconic scenes, and not to mention the fact that they launched the whole universe off this one show. And again, them early Power seasons were definitely some good television. Gave us stuff like Ghost vs. Kanan, watching Ghost navigate the drug business between his family life and his nightclub, and we got some really good performances in the original Power, not to mention the high stakes that they maintain every season. But one could argue that Raising Kanan is better written, more consistent, and has less of those like soap opera moments. With all that said, I gotta give it to the original Power because again, they gave us those iconic characters like Ghost, Tommy, Kanan. They launched the whole universe off that one show. Without the original Power, there'd be no Power universe. But let me know what y'all thinking. What Power show would y'all rank number 1? As usual, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop me a like and a follow. I got more on the way for y'all soon.